G'day guys. I've just decided that I'm going to start up in the mezzanine up top up here. I'm going to start on the power wall setup. So I've got another bit of this plyboard like that. I'm going to run that right the way across. But we've got the charge controllers. They are both EP-Ever 3024s. So this one is the old faithful that had already done 384 kilowatt hours. So we're going to reset that back to 0. And it outputted 36 as well. So one of the main reasons I want to do this is so that in this big complex that I now live in, I won't actually be using hardly any power to do all the stuff that I want to do in my workshop here, off the grid. So this will be off-grid powered. Also, I just love solar power, off-grid power. It's just the best. So we will make an 18650 wall. I'm half tempted to use a lot of these because they're 14.8 volts. We'll see if we can make some of them into a single battery. Now, next thing, if you haven't been following, this might be something new, but we've got a 3600 VA, 2800 VA, and a 5000 VA UPS that are all 48 volts. So there's two ways we can do the 48 volt system. I've got a MPPT. We can high voltage feed in, put a kilowatt or so of solar on it, happy days. Some tested 18650s there. So in our battery portfolio, see, I've got a mezzanine that I can put stuff up on top of with the forklift. So that's why this stuff's all on pallets, because I didn't have to lift a single piece of this up onto the mezzanine. It's been good. So over here we've got the SuperSafe 190s and the SuperSafe 190Ls or whatever. These red ones were scrapyard batteries. They're from a recycler, and so are the grey ones. The grey ones are Powerlite 100s. Powerlite 100s, so if we go a 48 volt system off one or two or three of those UPSs, we can do what we want with them, really. I'm thinking the 4 red SuperSafes and the 4, so they'll be all in series, and then they'll be in series, and that'll give us 290 amp hours at 48 volts. That's the first time I've ever run anything on a 48 volt system. Wow, listen to the train across the river. I've never run a 48 volt system. I fired these inverters up just to make them do something with the factory batteries, but I've never had a 48 volt system. So this top one here is the 2000 VA one, or 2200 or 2800, something like that. That is a full switch mode one. It's got bugger all transformers and it's really light. And then there's this beast down the bottom, which has got 2 battery bank inputs. So I'm not 100% sure. That one could actually be 96 volts, 2 separate 48 volt battery banks. So we'll got to figure that out. This one here is a pretty sure bet, 3000 VA. It's quite a serious beast, 2700 watts, and it's just got starting power as well. So this unit itself should have the grunt to actually run serious things like angle grinders and big motored things, compressors, kind of stuff. I've got a big silent compressor, which you've probably seen in one of my earlier videos, like a, what's it called? Wonder Air, something like that. But it's got 2 motors and 4 pumps. That'll probably go in this workshop here. Now, don't have to listen to it. So yeah, so we've got a few UPS options. Got a heap of our 18650s. Ew, petrol genset, yuck. Yeah, power lights as well. So we've got those couple of options. I'll probably stick this 80 watt solar panel up under the laser light there tomorrow to just start trickle charging this. But we have got 3 190 watt panels and 5 250 watt panels, which will end up on this roof above us. Then we'll just bring the power feeder down on this side. There's already a few penetrations through the walls and things like that, and maybe probably get one up under the iron there without having to drill any holes, which would be ideal. And follow this across, hook in here. I've got to buy some bigger cable because my mate used all my heavy duty cable for the solar incomer. That's that Axilla 2200 watt inverter. I really like that inverter. I know it's 12 volt, but it's really good. So we've got a couple of distribution blocks up here. Tidy that up and shorten that up again. Yeah, we've got a couple of distribution blocks and the big one there. Nice big isolation switch and fuse block. We've got a bunch of the isolation switches and fuse blocks to play with, which is awesome. But in 12 volt inverters, I've got this one. I've got the Victron 1600 VA, which will get mounted up here as well. Don't think I'll bother with that one. Remember, the fans failed in that, if you can remember. I definitely won't bother with the old darling. I've kept it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. That one's only 150 watts, and that's 150 watts on a good day. They're only really underpowered. That beast's the one we got 400 kilowatt hours out of, which is 24 volt. I'm not 100% sure what I'll do with this one yet, but I may, I don't know, 12 volt or 24 volt. I'd like to go 24 volt system, so we might go 24 volt system on this side and still have a 12, because that inverter is quite grunty, but obviously your amperage doubles, we all know the deal. But yeah, we got that one as well. Another one over here, a little 1000 watt. Yeah. Which you guys may remember from my very early solar shed videos. It's 1000 watt. That's nearly as heavy as that one. But yeah, we've got inverter options for different uses. And my office is directly below us, so I want to run a power cable down into the office so I can power things in there, the laptop, a few other bits and pieces. So yeah, this will just be free power for up here. Keep you posted. Thanks for watching.